Love is dangerous enough on its own. It makes people reckless, hopeful, blind, but when someone adds magic to it, when they try to force the heart to stay where it wants to wander, love stops being a promise. It becomes a trap, and traps have teeth. A woman once feared losing the man she loved. His name was Thomas. At first their love was simple, long walks, quiet evenings, but slowly she began to notice his attention drifting. The thought of losing him terrified her, so she turned to a trick older than the church bells in the valley. Under a full moon, she tied a red ribbon around a small bundle of Thomas's hair. Knot after knot, each twist of ribbon binding his heart closer to hers. She whispered his name while tying the knot, and the spell worked. Thomas stayed, but something inside him changed. His love grew heavy, not warm, not gentle. He watched her constantly, followed her from room to room like a shadow that refused to leave. His affection became something darker, possessive, and the spell didn't stop him. When the woman sat alone, she sometimes smelled Thomas's cologne in rooms he'd never entered. At night, she heard a whisper in her dreams, soft, desperate, "Don't leave." But the voice was her own, because binding someone else means tying the same knot around your own life. I don't need magic that bad in love. No thanks. Fun fact, across Appalachian and Europe folk traditions, knots were often used as symbolic bindings. Threads, ribbons, and cords could represent promises, protection, or attachment. But knot magic carried a warning. Once tied with intention, a knot wasn't meant to be cut lightly. Untying it carelessly was believed to release whatever force the knot had been holding in place. Love can haunt people without any spells at all. But when you wrap it in charms and knots and whispered names, you stop asking, "Will you stay?" And you start saying, "You have to." The world doesn't like have to. Free will is heavy magic. Love spells try to lift it without understanding the weight. And something always falls. Wanting to be loved isn't a curse. Trying to force it might be. So if you ever find yourself whispering someone's full name over a bowl of herbs at midnight, ask yourself something first. Who are you really trying to bind? Them or your own fear of being alone? Until next time, stay curious and always, always stay haunted.